What's good, y'all boys? It's Stick on 102 and we are back with another video, man. We got week 2 of the Rams Followers franchise. Hope you guys are having a great day, and we are going up against the Colts. And I mean, not gonna lie, this offense is crazy. As you guys can see, he has John Ross back there returning. You know we're not kicking to him. He has Tyreek Hill, Tyler Lockett. Pretty much the only saving grace. The only thing we could rely on to get stops is the fact that he has Love at quarterback and he might miss some throws. He's running this gun bunch formation, which is pretty much everybody's nightmare this year. It's just so hard to consistently stop. There's beaters for every zone, no matter what you run. It's just crazy. So my philosophy coming into this game is I'm going to send the dogs. I'm going to blitz him a lot and just see if he makes a mistake. It's right here. We hold him to 4th and 4. You know, these are the big downs against good players. Critical downs right here. You got to get off the field. You guys can see how I set up my zone drops right there. 5 and 25, if I'm not mistaken. I have my hooks on 0. I didn't know if I was going to put a hook on the field or not. Usually I put a spy just because I feel like they play better for me than hooks, because hooks are just so iffy. It's right here. We man up the running back because wheel routes and stuff like that are popular. He thinks I'm blitzing, so he blocks him. And that's just wide open to Hayden Hurst. And I mean, I don't mind my defense right there. I should have been on that with my user, but it is what it is. It's right here. He's flipping a bunch, so I got to be on top of that, just making sure I have my cover 3 flip to the right side, because if it's on the wrong side, he will get an easy beater. But right here, we send the dogs, and yes, sir. Bunch is in a good formation if you're screaming, man. You got to send that heat sometimes. And it comes in almost instantly if he doesn't block his running back. But if he does block his running back and he has time, he probably will be able to get something deep. And right here, you'll see one of the downfalls of running nickel 3-3-5 wide. We spread our D-line now. I have my game plan set to contain the QB scramble, just because I didn't want him rolling out. And I mean, it just doesn't work in this formation. It's crazy. Any other formation, as soon as they roll out, like your D-line is on them like this, it's right here. He just throws it up, and you got to give me my pick. Not only that, he almost catches a touchdown off of that. Come on, man. And he's just cooking me with this bench pivot play. Right here, I man it up. If he would have threw that a little worse than that, honestly, if he would have threw that on point, it would have been a pick. He got bailed out by an inaccurate throw right there. But yeah, like I was saying, I have to send 5 to keep him in the pocket just because the zones are so bad. And also, like I said earlier, I forgot to flip my cover 3, so he gets the easy one-play touchdown. And I'm not going to lie, he was playing some super good defense against this Trips tight end. He had me pretty much bagged right there. I sent the tight end to lay out. He had to make a choice. He chose that, which is what I would have chose too, because Baker's not that fast, so we get an easy first down with him. And again, I mean, everything's pretty much bagged. I don't know why Jakeem Grant would ever decide to start running towards me. Like, I couldn't throw it a yard in front of me, but it is what it is. You guys can see it's 4th and 15. And I'm like, man, you know, I got to go for this. Defense is terrible. I want to just put up at least 7. Or excuse me, at least 3 every time I have the ball. So we motion over the bunch, cook up this verticals play, see if we can find something. And just looking back at this, I had so much open. Right, I had the tight end, then I had the wheel route, and then I had square, which I saw late, which I was throwing to, which I didn't have to. And I mean, I can't miss that many reads and ever expect to, do good. And right there, if the user was a little bit quicker, that would have been a pick. But it is what it is, man. It's a new game. But right here, sending pressure. I'm telling you, it's just, you got to blitz a lot against good passers. Right here, we get a pick 6. You might call it lucky, but hey, I'll just say that's defense. Yes, sir. Right here, he throws it super late, and we get another one. Who needs to score on offense when your defense is playing like this? Get up out of there, boy. Yes, sir. To the crib. We send the pressure. Everything gets picked up. He misses Tyreek. He throws it away, and we get the intentional grounding. It's 2nd and 20. I'm playing pretty far back. Everything is bagged. Come on, somebody scream. Yes, sir. We finally get something. He throws it away again. It's 3rd and 20. I'm playing back super deep. He dumps it off the Hines. I'm like, that's not good. I didn't want him to get that many yards back, because now it's a 4th and 4, which is easily manageable in Madden 22. It's right here. We are contained. Shaquille Barrett finally does his job. He goes crazy, and we get the ball back. Now, can we please put some points up on offense? It's right there. Everything is just bagged. Honestly, Trips tight end just wasn't working for me. You'll see me. He had really good defense against his formation. Usually I'm that person that's like, I practice the formation. I'm going to stay in it, like, regardless of how the game's going, because I feel like if I'm playing good, I can beat any defense with it. But right here, man, I said I'm not going to be stubborn. Eventually, I'll switch to gun bunch, which is my more natural formation. That was my go-to. I'm just kind of bored with it at this point. As you guys see, I do it right here, first time in it. We cook up a dot to my boy Goodwin. Yes, sir, to the crib, you know. I understand you practice one formation, you want to be in it, but sometimes you just can't be too stubborn. You got to switch it up. You got to give your opponent a different look. And I'm in this Patriots offense, so it's so many formations in it that I've ran at some point. So I'm like, you know, why lock myself down to one? I'll come in with one, and if it's getting stopped, then I'll switch to another. Right here, he goes to this bench pivot play again, and I mean that route just it's so iffy because it gets over a lot of zones. He had Tyreek on that's flood, I want to say, on the out route, but hey, you can't pass the ball when somebody's screaming. Right here, he rolls out, and I mean that was almost a crazy throw by Love. He did a great job right there, not passing the line of scrimmage. Whew. If he would have clicked on right there, he might have been able to make that throw. It's right here, that bench pivot play with the backside dig. It's just hard to stop both of them because if you follow the outside route, your hook curls over the middle. Usually don't play that, so it's just pretty hard. 1st and 10 right here. He throws that super late. He's not really checking down. So a lot of these times I'm not even putting a zone to the outside. I'm putting that one that's usually in the curl flats right here. Bunting is gone. Yes, sir. I put that one in a curl flat in a deep fourth so I don't get beat deep just because he's not really checking down. So he's not giving me a reason to leave him in a curl flat. Right here, that verticals play is so deadly. Those two wheel routes are so hard to stop. For the most part, you have to man them up or they will get open. But he wasn't running it much, so I wasn't really that worried about it. It's right here. I'm telling you, man, this defense is screaming. This is how we play against Bunch. Again, I'm sad we don't get the sack right there. It's 3rd and 10, though, and we're balling. Right here, we kind of guessed right on what play he's running. We man up the running back on the wheel route, and I mean, just everything is bagged, but we can't get our feet down. It's 4th and 10, and he throws a dot. I manned up Tyreek Hill, so I kind of had faith that it was going to cover it, but I mean, come on, that's Tyreek. You can't guard him like that. That's my fault. 1st and 10, like, no way, I can't give him time. I'm going to send the dogs, and now that wheel route's been open for the most part the entire game. He starts dumping it off. I manned it up this time. I didn't know what he was running, and I go get him myself. And come on, man. And I don't know. I don't think he should have caught that. We run cover 2 right here, and I mean that's just bad timing. I try to mix in the cover 2 sometimes. It's not a good defense, but it will catch people off guard. And he picks the perfect cover 2 beater at the right time. So honestly, I just feel like that's bad timing. But it is what it is. We get the ball back. We're up 14 right before half. And honestly, I'm just trying to get 3. We don't have timeout, so I don't really want to throw anything over the middle of the field unless it's guaranteed to get me in field goal range. Because I have 27 seconds left. I have time to hold circle. If you guys didn't know, if you don't have any timeouts or something like that, after you complete a play and you want more time, you can hold circle. I'm not sure what the button is on Xbox, but it'll hurry up back to the line. Probably kill like 10 seconds or just depending on how far you get, and it'll spike the ball. It's right here. We hit the wheel route, and I do just what I said right there. It's 10 seconds left. It only knocks off 7 seconds. We spike the ball, and we get an easy 3, man. So that's just pretty good clock management right there. Way to go get points before half. And, hey, honestly, we just keep playing defense how we have been. We don't even really have to score. All right, man, we're back with the second half. Right here, I had square wide open, but I was trying to wait for Cooper to develop. I mean, I just got to throw that and take what I can because sometimes my offense blocks, sometimes it doesn't. Right here, we stay patient. We hit the tight end delay, and I honestly should have secure caught that because he came and took our heads off. That could have been a fumble, could have been a drop, but hey, it is what it is. I'll take it. We hurry it up because the crosser looked kind of wide open right here. We put our tight end on the streak, just maybe. And then we have the drag just to hopefully drag his user down. He picks a drag, so we throw a dot to Cooper. That is too easy. Yes, sir. Great catch, my boy. We go to space and switch right here. It's great against zone, but he does a crazy lurk, and I'm so lucky that he mistimed his ball hawk. And then right here, he just screams. We didn't have time for nothing, so we take our 3 to go up 34-14. Honestly, at this point, I'm not trying to, like, completely stop him from scoring. That'd be great, but I just want to make him take as much time off the clock so he doesn't have time to come back, and we are chilling. And I mean, this drive right here was crazy. Like right here, it starts it off. My boy Hayward should have had the pick, but he can't get his feet down. We just missed so many interceptions as he goes to the vertical play, cooks up a little dot to the tight end. It was wide open. Honestly, everything was wide open right there. Bad defense on my part. He hurries it up. I don't blame him. He sees something he likes. You guys can see I'm not putting that ground and curl flat because right here again, he's just not dumping it off underneath. He tries to force it to Tyreek, but Hayward, he didn't let him catch it, so I'll take it, but you got to give me a pick. This time he takes it, he dumps it off, and I mean, my tackling is just terrible. It's right here. He almost hits us with a nice stop and go. If it was a little bit better, that would have been a crazy play, but it is what it is. We go to man with safety help over top. come on, man. What else do I have to do? Do I have to pick him off 7 times? Right here, we go to man again. He throws it super late, and I mean, Maddox is all over everything, but he won't catch the pick. He goes to flood, and that's just a dot. I don't know how they expect me to get a stop when I'm trying. And usually in the red zone I run man just because zones are just iffy already, but this close they don't play a lot of stuff they should. Right here everything's back, so he just throws it away. That's great defense. We go to it again. I mean, nothing. He forces it in coverage, and Bunting says if nobody else will do it, he will. Great pick, my guy. Give me those. That is so much defense. He sends the pressure right here. We hit good one. Hit him with a whoop, and come on now. Y'all know that boy is not getting caught. Darnell Savage is fast, but he's not that fast. Phillips is trying to, but this man is a speedster. He is out of there. You know, we had to celebrate a little bit. No toxic stuff to the crib. Right here, he has Tyreek. He misses him. We try to go get him ourselves, but a great pocket right there. But our D-line is screaming. Way to fight for me. 3rd and 7. I'm giving him the flats because if he wants to dink and dunk it down the field, I am completely fine with that. He has a long way to go from coming back. He gets the first down right here. I want to say, I mean, that sucks, but it is what it is. He's flipping his bunch, which it's kind of annoying just because you have to reset all your adjustments. Tyreek ran that route so fast. Honestly, that messes him up because he would have been wide open, but he was zooming across the field. We play great defense right there, so he just throws it away. I get caught off my user. But man, and it didn't even matter. I didn't even realize Bunting was like pressed up on John Ross, and that's just a recipe for disaster. And he was out of there. He runs man right here. I had R1, but I didn't expect him like to bump him as right here. We had Savage with a little whoop. Okay, Baker, I see you going crazy with the feet. Right here on 3rd and 6, we cook up the verticals play. That's such a dot when you motion that wheel route out, and then he's running man, and you cannot guard Jakeem Grant like that. He tries to get over there, but he is not fast enough. That's a dot. Yes, sir. We follow Tyreek until he runs into the zone. So he just throws it up. And Maddox said, hey, Bunting won't guard John Ross. I will. Way to step up for me. And just bad stick by me. If I would have cut a little bit smoother, he would have been gone. That would have been like our 4th pick 6 of the game. It's crazy. I'm pretty sure if we would have got that, we might have had more points on defense and offense this game, which is wild to think about. We see the wheel route super late, but hey, it's still a dot. Doesn't matter if it's early, on time, or late. It's a dot is a dot. And we almost get to user lurk with Rudy Ford, but we're a little too late. But my boy comes up and takes his head off. Yes, sir. We're playing grown man football around here. He hurries it up. I don't know why. I mean, I guess he's just running out of time. It is what it is. He goes back to this verticals play, and yes, sir. Rudy Ford said, not twice. Give me those. That's so much defense. We running right here. Everything's pretty bad. I had to low ball the circle, but we just take off with Baker because he's dropping everybody back in coverage. Right now, we're just trying to get stats. You know, we can run the clock out. It is what it is. You want your stats in franchise because honestly, I need Baker to get abilities. Hopefully, superstar X Factor before the playoffs, but doing stuff like that on 4th down, this is gonna make it a lot harder. I tried to hit the streak. I should have highballed it if anything. It wasn't really open, but it didn't seem like anything else was gonna be open. Right here, just everything's back, so he takes off and we take his head off. It's crazy he still held onto that ball, but hey, I mean, it is what it is. Running man again, and man on all man is just crazy. It's so good. We send the guy, he just throws it away, and that's a GG's, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. The next video will be, it'll have the stats for week 3, but I forgot to record the gameplay, so I'll put that in the beginning, all the stats in the box score, but it'll be the week 4 game. So, man, hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys enjoying this series. Appreciate all the love and support, man. Love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Yes, sir.